Hi, Libra. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless, and when you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate at all, don't try to make it fit. Spirit, what does Libra need to know? What is coming in for Libra? We have courthouse. So there could be some kind of legal ruling or something being made official in some way. Spirit, what else? What else for Libra? What do they need to know about at this time? There's a coffin. So there's an ending. Coffin could talk about an actual physical death, but it almost is never about that. It's usually talking about the end of a situation or a relationship in your life. What else, Spirit? What else for Libra? Okay, we have occupation. Occupation is working on something. It's something that you have care for, you have emotion for. It can be owning your own business. It could be, doing something that you love, but it can also talk about working on a relationship or a family dynamic as well. It's work that you would do even if you don't get paid for it. And then we have change. There's a change happening for you. And that change is very important to this reading. So I feel like there's something changing for you. Whatever that change is, that's what this reading is talking about. Let's clarify the cards and let's see what's going on. Spirit, show me the courthouse. Why is courthouse here for Libra? Okay. I'm not going to take all of them, but I am going to take the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, way too many there. I did see strength, Leo energy, and it was also coming out as the reverse to me. So I am feeling like, you could be dealing, whatever this courthouse is, you could be dealing with someone that, this is someone that, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't feel like this is your energy. This is someone that you're dealing with. Disregard gender. There is no gender in tarot. There's only energy. You're dealing with someone who may be very, she puts on airs. She's very focused on the material world, but she wants to look like she's up, she wants to look like it's all about status, and she wants to look like she's got it all together, but she really doesn't. She's really lacking in some way, especially in the material world. Like she doesn't have enough. She can be very greedy, but she wants to like appear to everyone else as having it all together, that she's got it all, but she doesn't. And I feel like dealing with this person is very difficult. It's something that's really difficult for you. Spirit, show me the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is it here? Show me the Queen of Pentacles reverse, Spirit. She can be someone who's very, she suffocates too. She suffocates people. Spirit, show me the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Because she's very controlling is the reason I feel that. I feel like I couldn't breathe for a second there. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Spirit, the High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo energy with the High Priestess, and we have the Hierophant. Look at that, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is someone that you could have a commitment with. It doesn't have to be that, though. What I feel like here with this Hierophant is this is lessons that you've been learning because you are not going with the flow of life. You are not listening to your intuition. You disregarded your intuition and what your gut was telling you with this person. And it's someone that you have learned lessons from. They have taught you lessons. There was a need for you to go through this difficult period with this person in order to learn those lessons and to learn the lesson that you need to always listen to your gut. Always follow your intuition. Spirit, show me the High Priestess. Why is it here? And the letters B and J, I was just really drawn to those, could be significant here. So we have the Two of Swords. flying out at us, and we have the Knight of Swords. I feel like you are just over this. You are over this situation and dealing with this person, and I feel like you're ready for it to just be over. This could be someone that you, like I said, you could have an actual um, commitment to. It could even be a legal commitment with courthouse coming in. But I feel like you've made that official decision that you're done. You're done. You are closed off to this person and this situation, and you're not doing it anymore, and you're trying to get away from it as quickly as you possibly can. You're taking action, I feel like, away from this person, and you could be physically blocking them, even mentally blocking them for sure, but you could even be physically blocking them, and you're trying to just get out of the situation of dealing with this person. Spirit, show me Coffin, and why is it here? Why is Coffin here? I don't know if I said it earlier, but they could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse coming out. They don't have to, though. They're just in that Queen of Pentacles energy of someone who wants things to look a certain way, but they don't really care that if it is that way. They want to look a certain way. They don't care about how it really is. They're only worried about how it appears to others. Spirit, show me Coffin. And it's someone who could be very lacking, have a lack mentality, and not ever have enough. Someone with, who's dependent. They could have been dependent on you. Spirit, show me Coffin, to provide for them, to provide them a lifestyle. Spirit, show me Coffin, because they want it to look a certain way. Everything has to look good. Spirit, show me Coffin. Why is it here? Four of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. I want to dig a little deeper. We have the Page of Swords. So I do feel like, there was a missed opportunity here. And you've got someone here watching you now. Someone who actually wants to come forward. Take action here towards you. Spirit, show me the Four of Cups. Okay. And we have the this is someone coming in, I feel like, to offer you some kind of emotion. I don't feel like it is this person that's coming forward, though. This Queen of Pentacles reverse. I don't feel that at all. This is some other energy. It could be a past energy. This is someone who has set their intentions. They're not here. They haven't showed up yet. It's someone that you have had an ending with in the past, who now is setting their intentions to come forward and offer you emotion here. Could be an apology even with the Page of Cups. Look at that, Knight of Wands. This is someone taking brave, impulsive action forward. It could be because, like, for some of you, it could be that they know that there's an ending happening here in your life. That could be why Coffin, but I feel like this is someone that you have also had an ending with. I feel like, I feel like you're trying to get away from this energy, or you've just ended this whole mess here. But this is someone who I feel like is now setting their intentions to take brave, impulsive action forward towards you here. Spirit, show me the Page of Cups. Why is it here? Why is the Page of Cups here? And maybe because they see that you are no longer entertaining this mess over here. Spirit, show me Page of Cups. Why is it here? The Two of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who wants that soulmate connection, that actual love, justice. That's your energy, Libra. This is someone who maybe has seen that you have went through an injustice in your life. There was something that wasn't fair that you were dealing with, and they were waiting for that to be over and done, and now they want to come forward and offer you this emotion and this soulmate connection. Spirit, show me occupation, where that was just all for show and that wasn't real, and it may have even been based on just money. This is something real. This is something emotive, about emotions. All cups here. Look at that. All cups. And the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups is Six Cups. And that's someone who is very nostalgic here, who sees you as a soulmate, who sees you as their divine counterpart, their Two of Cups energy. And then you have the Page of Cups coming in with making it even Seven of Cups there. because I feel like this is, I feel like this was a missed opportunity here. This might not have been someone that you were actually in a relationship. It's someone um, that feels like they missed an opportunity with you. And, it may have been because they weren't at the time. This is someone who may not have been sure about what they wanted. Spirit, show me occupation. Why is it here? Show me occupation. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have Judgment. And we have the Nine of Cups. Look at that. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Someone's coming in. They're wanting to offer you something in the material world here. They're wanting, a new path to be available. They're offering you something there. And this is someone who wants the 10 of Cups here. Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 is 10 Cups. This is someone who sees you as their happily ever after. It is someone from your past coming forward, coming in to woo you. We keep seeing so many cups, but we also have this Page of Pentacles. So they could be offering you something also in the material world. It could be like moving in together. It could be a commitment, but they're offering you something tangible. They have emotion for you. Cups, 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 but they're offering you something that is also not just, you got 2 pages here. Could be an age difference for sure, but doesn't have to be. But this is someone who is offering you something new, something that's emotion, but also something material. So even though this is someone from the past, this is someone I feel like that you did not have a full-on commitment with in the past. I do feel like this over here could have been a commitment for you, but this over here was not a full-on commitment. And maybe that's what they're coming in to offer now. Spirit, show me the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Cups. I feel like this is someone who could be watching you, who's kept track of you, kept track of what's going on in your life. I feel like occupation is coming in here because this is someone putting in the work. This is someone who will put in the work, who's going to do whatever needs to be done for this connection and for you to come back to them. Spirit, show me Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, Judgment, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, so many cards wanting to come out for you. Look at that. The Tower, the Knight of Swords, and we've seen a lot of Knights too. And the Hierophant. Yeah, this is someone who may shock you when they come around. This may be someone that you haven't even seen for a long time. But this is someone who's going to come in. They're taking action swiftly here towards you because you have taken action away from that. And now they're coming towards you and they're wanting the real deal. Hierophant is Taurus energy. They want the commitment. And you have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Someone's manifesting back into your life. They want to have that actual commitment. Spirit, show me the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Hierophant. Why are they here? This person could be in their head a little bit. But I feel like when this person comes in, it is going to shock you. This is not someone that I feel like you're expecting to come back around. Spirit, show me the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Hierophant. And we have Strength, Leo energy. And we have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, this is difficult. This is going to be difficult for this person to come back around a little bit, but they're doing it. They're determined. They're determined that they're going to have success here with you. They're coming in, I feel like, hot and heavy. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Libra. What guidance do you have for them? What guidance, Spirit, do you have for Libra? Okay, we have a win-win outcome as forecast full moon in Libra. Wow. Did we just go through a full moon in Libra? I feel like we did. And then we have you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. And we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Okay, Libra. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you did, please like the video.